Good morning. Welcome in for another installment of Trust Matters, Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions with Sean Robertson from Gateville Law Firm in Yorkville. Trust Matters. And you can go online for gatevillelawfirm.com. Sean, thanks for joining us once again. And we're focusing on a topic today that has to do with house selling. We've kind of touched on this in various shows before. It's a thing that is a major transition for folks going from one home to the next. Could be a lot of headaches, lots of complications. Today, we're talking about legal tips for selling your home. Maybe you've got property in one of our nearby areas here in Kendall County. Gateville is able to, kind of take some of these complicated situations and transactions and go through all the different things that are important to make this a smooth process. Where do you start here, Sean, with making sure that homeowners and those that are trying to sell their house have a nice, smooth go?
Yeah, number one, Mike, when people get a contract, they normally, okay, what do we do? Give us a call, give us your email, and send us the contract is number one. And then what we can do is send you an attorney-client agreement. Make sure you let us know that you came from the radio. And then the second step, generally, whether you're selling your home, there's going to be what they call an attorney review and home inspection period, which is a crucial period in residential real estate because this is the period where the buyer's attorney is going to seek modifications to real estate contract and also try to compromise or negotiate inspection items.
Yeah, and the inspection is a big thing. We've touched on that as well, and the attorney review, as you talked about. There's a lot that can go on there. There's a multi-board residential real estate contract 7.0. Can you explain a little bit about what that means? Because folks might hear that and go, "Whoa, I have no idea what that is."
Exactly. So what the multi-board residential real estate contract 7.0 is, Mike, is that's the standard contract that is used around the Kendall County and related areas. So, and pretty much almost everybody uses it. Sometimes there could be a deviation, but most of the time, everybody uses the same contract. So we understand the pros and cons of it. So that's the benefit of using a standard contract.
What about a little more in terms of the home appraisal process? What all is going on there, and how does Gateville help out?
Yeah, so a lot of times when somebody has a loan, let's say a conventional loan, a veterans loan, or FHA, Fair Housing Administration, they have to get an appraisal because before the bank or the lender will give the buyer money, they want to make sure that the contract price, they want to make sure the property at least appraises for the contract price. So one of the challenges in whether you're buying or selling a home is sometimes, I should say, not often, the home won't appraise for value, and that's where the seller's attorney comes in to negotiate for the person that has the home listed. And a lot of times the buyer will want the property to be decreased to the appraisal price, which it's more often than not the way it goes, but it's a negotiation, Mike, because sometimes the buyers will want credits. And the sellers, if they're going to reduce the price, they may not want to do that. So that's where the attorney comes in to negotiate what the deal is going to be, if there's a deal that can be negotiated.
Then there's also title insurance and real estate transactions.
Absolutely. So title insurance is basically, as the seller's attorney, we normally go through a title insurance company. And this is kind of what makes Gateville a little bit unique. We have over 50 years of title background on our team. So title insurance basically guarantees that the property title is free of defects, liens, or unpaid mortgages. And it's important to have a seller's attorney that understands these things, Mike, because that helps provide a smooth transaction for the sellers and the buyers.
Yeah, a real estate attorney for sellers. That's where Gateville Law Firm comes in. 50 years, over 50 years of experience in residential real estate. And it's just nice as someone going through a transaction like this, Sean, to have a team like Gateville, like yourself, behind them, answering all the questions and taking care of all these complicated situations.
Yeah, and I think a team is important, Mike, because number one, in real estate, timely responsiveness is very important. Where a lot of times if the attorneys just handle it on their own, they're busy and they take sometimes too long to get back to people, where when you have a team, you have different people that bring different experiences to the table that helps the team and the client.
It's our weekly installment, Trust Matters, Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions, brought to you by Gateville Law Firm's Sean Robertson, our guest today. Gateville Law Firm in Yorkville, online at gatevillelawfirm.com, or you can always call 630-780-1034, and we'll join you again at the same time next week for Trust Matters, Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions.